All right, we're going to a gentleman that fell off his bike. We don't have an age, so it could be a kid. It could be a
adult. Riding his bike on the way home from the bar, maybe?
It's pretty crazy how every job Saturday night you just assume that it's intoxicated.
I mean, Saturday night's the night. This looks like a motorcyclist down.
Clarence! Clarence, is Steve there at the bar? Is Steve in the bar? Is Steve in the bar? All right.
Hey, buddy. What's happening? What happened, bud?
A guy stopped short, and
Okay.
I hit the brake,
Okay.
and the bike went down on this side. I got the motor guards, but my leg hit.
Okay.
And the only thing that's hurting me is my leg.
The left leg?
Oh, it's hurting, bro.
You hit your head or anything?
There's something definitely wrong.
Can you
man.
move your toes?
I can move my. I'm a diabetic, just so you for me.
Okay.
I need to know.
Just
All
can
right.
you push against my hands?
Oh, easy.
Push against my hands with your foot.
Oh,
That's right.
God, it hurts.
What part of the leg hurts? Is it the lower?
Right here.
Let me get the stretcher.
Yeah,
We're gonna
get
get
the
you inside. What I'm gonna
Listen.
do when we get you inside, I'm gonna cut your pants, okay? 'Cause I wanna get a good
but
look
listen,
at
does anybody know here about? I gotta get them lights shut off, or my battery's gonna go dead.
that. All right, let them take care of that, all right?
Did you hit your head at all?
I'm all good. There's no concussion.
All
none
right,
of
so
that.
we're gonna take you over to the hospital and get your leg looked at.
Just
All
worried
right.
about my bike, man.
All right.
About
Okay.
myself.
All right.
How do you turn the lights off?
There's a cargo switch, you know, like an on and off switch on the side of the motor there, on that side, right there. You just gotta.
All right. We'll figure it out.
Try to just lift this leg. One, two.
Oh, wait.
Okay. All right. Keep it on the good leg. Keep it on the good leg.
Right down.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Oh. Holy.
Underneath your ankle, right? I'm gonna swing this leg up nice and easy, okay?
Oh, wait.
All right?
Wait.
Okay,
Tell me
take
when
some
you're ready.
deep breaths, okay?
A lot of pain right now.
Oh, man.
Besides the diabetes, any other medical problems?
No, just a diabetic.
You
man.
take
That's it.
insulin or you take pills for
Yeah.
diabetes? Insulin? All right.
Hello? Steve, listen. I went down on my bike on Broadway. A guy stopped short.
Frank, we
Here,
gotta
let's,
get you. We gotta get
yeah,
you out
let's
of
get
the
you on the
street. Frank,
stretcher.
Come
Put down
fall
the
back here.
down
All right.
by,
We gotta
by
get you out of the
L-bombs
street.
and
I'm
move
getting
my
up
bike.
right underneath your ankle.
Oh, man. Oh,
Nice and
I
easy.
think my leg
Nice
is
and
broke,
easy.
Steve. Oh, I'm not lying to you, bro. Oh. Yeah, I'm on the stretcher now. But listen, I'm in the motor, and I gotta just, if you could just have somebody follow you, bring the bike to my house. No, you know, you just turn the center console and hit the button.
You want a hand in?
No, there's a cargo switch for the blue lights by the motor. You know what I mean? All right, thanks, Steve.
I don't know how the bike got back up before we got here, but he was laying in the middle of the street when we pulled up and, complaining of pain. And he's been concerned about his bike. That's why he kept making those phone calls. That was the challenge here, to get him to talk to me and tell me what was wrong.
We are responding to a motorcycle crash.
You ever wreck a motorcycle?
Yes, sir, I have. Just once.
Just once?
Riding to work one day, and a lady ran a stop sign, and I laid it down and the motorcycle slid up under the car. But I was fine. I went on to work.
This looks like a motorcycle wreck.
Here you on cigarette.
You can smell.
Yeah, call. Okay.
This is Gobi.
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah.
You had a bad afternoon. But you know what? I think the bike's salvageable.
Yeah, no.
Let me take a look at your face here. Man, oh man, you skinned him up pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
What do you say we go over and get her checked out?
I'm good.
You got somebody coming to get you?
Well, there's so many of you damn guys around here.
Yes, sir.
How could I call somebody to do anything?
Brother, I cannot in good confidence leave you here, okay?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll raise your head up just a smidgen. Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
All right.
Damn, you guys blew up my head.
I have to hold this so it doesn't move.
Wow.
Yeah, it's to protect you, sir.
It doesn't feel like it.
I know, but it's to protect you.
It's
Yeah,
how?
Say you got any broke bones in your neck, okay,
Hey,
buddy?
look.
Yes,
look.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get this sumbitch off my neck.
It's not on your neck yet, sir.
Pulling my hair, I'm
Sorry,
telling
brother.
you.
We're trying to take care of you, okay, buddy?
Well, you're not doing a damn good job.
Here we go.
There we
Damn.
Sir, I gotta hold this neck while they put
There
the
we
brakes
go.
on.
We got it.
Okay, I'm gonna let go, all right?
Bitch.
We got you, buddy, okay? I know it's pulling you.
Get off my ass, man.
Moving on 3, 2, 1, up to his side. Look at his back.
All right, bub. I can't
See anything?
I
Okay.
don't see anything, but I can't
All
help you
right,
either.
all right. 1, 2, 3, back to your back, Jerry.
There you go. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Watch out behind you, boss.
Found this fella laying at the roadside beside his motorcycle, conscious and very uncooperative. Didn't want to go to the hospital initially. He's very fortunate to have been involved in a wreck at this speed and not to have sustained any further injuries than he did have. Broke his helmet, so he had a lot of potential, but didn't turn out to have a whole lot of injuries.
Hold up. Okay, you got it. Please stop. So looks like we're responding to the report of a vehicle versus moped. Lots of potential here. Potential for head injury, other long bone fractures, especially if they don't have a helmet on, depending on the rate of speed. There they are. So it looks like the victim is up and moving. Let's roll up here and see what we've got.
He got hit in a couple different spots on the head, but he
Okay.
doesn't want to go get seen.
Okay. Hey, my name's Robin, one of the paramedics here with Fort Smith. What happened today?
Lady pulled out in front of me.
Okay. No helmet, I guess? Were you knocked out? With the hit that you took and the injuries that you have, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get checked out. A lot of times, the problem we're looking at when you have a head injury like this, if you're bleeding inside, we won't know it for hours. There won't be anything that shows up for hours that'll let us know you have a problem. Can we at least check your vital signs? Okay. All right, we'll check vital signs real quick. You're gonna need some stitches right here in your forehead.
I'll sew it up when I get home.
Okay. All right, then. Mark, your blood pressure 78 over 52. It's pretty dang low. I don't feel good about leaving you. Why don't you want to go with us? Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, like hospitals.
I understand. I don't try to talk people into going that I don't feel like they need to go. I've done this a long time. That's not what I'm about, but I feel like you need to go. I don't feel good about leaving you here.
Trust me, I'm all right.
I just need to make you understand that this refusal could result in more injury or death even, okay? Especially with a head injury. We worry about bleeding in your head that you don't know about and you could go home and, is anyone gonna be there with you? I'm not playing, I'm serious. If you get home, you start having any blurred vision, nausea, vomiting, something doesn't feel right, will you let somebody take you to the hospital or call 911?
If I feel worse, yeah, I'll come to the hospital.
Okay. The problem is when you hit your head as hard as he has on the concrete, you can have a bleed in your brain that's going to take hours or days to play out. Sometimes even when they need to go, we can't talk them into it.
So right now we're responding to a report of auto versus motorcyclist, which is basically a car hit a guy on a motorcycle.
Every time auto versus motorcyclist call comes in, you know you're going to be in the roadway, so we're thinking scene safety. SPD, which is the police agency here, they always respond, help with traffic control. And then we get on scene, they'll jump right into patient care.
Yeah, okay. We're just trying not cut it off there.
We have one rider that's got injuries right now, and he's definitely going to follow under what we call trauma criteria, where he's going to go to a trauma facility to be evaluated by a physician. So the crews right now are treating him for any obvious injuries or putting him in what's called full C-spine, which is basically immobilize his neck. If he does have a neck or a back injury, we're trying not to further that injury.
You guys want to go to the med center? Yeah, you see Davis.
As we saw when we arrived, the rider was not near the motorcycle, which tells the crews that respond he got thrown quite a distance. He can have critical injuries, so it's important that they load up fast, do a quick, thorough primary and secondary assessment, and they get rolling with them. He was wearing a helmet, which is awesome. You know, it helped that it made sure that his head didn't get injured, and he's going to the hospital to check with the doctor and see what other wounds he has, and they're going to take care of him.
So we're going with Mesa PD. They have a male who has numbness to his legs. He was in a motor vehicle accident earlier on his bike, and he's on the street.
Hello. What's going on?
This guy, he ran over my bike tire. I slammed into the side of his truck.
Where did this happen?
It happened literally at the top of the street. It just happened about, I don't know how long ago, like maybe 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes. Do you want to go to the hospital, get your knee checked?
Man,
We can get an ambulance coming.
man, I've been shot, stabbed, electrocuted, survived viral meningitis. I was in a car accident last year. 7 surgeries on my face. I got hit by a car last month. I just don't like hospitals, but
Were you wearing a helmet this time? You have a
No.
helmet on, no? Did you hit your head at all?
I don't think so.
Any neck or back pain?
No, so far all I can notice is just
The knee.
my knee.
Darius, I see a bump right here. So it's below the knee. You might have just bruised it right there. See?
Do you have somebody that can come pick you up? But if you feel like you want to go to the hospital, you know, we can get an ambulance coming too. You know? I know you don't like hospitals, but...
All right. Can I call my wife?
There you go, bud.
Can you hear me? Yeah. So I got hit again.
What the fuck are you?
Huh?
Why you?
This idiot that act like he didn't fucking hit me.
I think they're gonna have to take me. My damn knee hurts.
Seriously?
Seriously.
All right, babe. I love you and adore you. I'll figure out what's up.
Okay, I love you and adore you.
What?
I can see if we have a volunteer. They're called the Connectors. They're volunteers with a pickup truck, and they can put your bike in the back. And
Yeah, I just built this one back up. I was hit last month.
what do you do for work?
Built motorized bicycles.
Should be able to fix this pretty easy then, huh?
I've literally rebuilt it 3 times. I'm starting to think that this bike is cursed.
Bad karma or something on the bike.
I don't know what I did in my last life, but I must have been a
Here's your ride. Yeah, he's had some bad luck the last couple of years. From what he said, he's had a lot of injuries and car wrecks and bicycle wrecks and stuff. So feel a little bad for him. We just want to make sure his knee's okay. So make sure he didn't break anything. So we'll run him over to the hospital, and the police officers are nice enough to bring some of his property back to his house. And then we have our volunteers that work with us on the fire department. They have a pickup truck, and they're going to bring the bike back. So everything, all his concerns have been taken care of so that he can go to the hospital and get checked out and evaluated.
We're responding to an auto versus a motor scooter. 45 male with facial injuries. So it looks like he's up and about.
Looks like you got some cuts on your hand there. Yeah, are you hurting anywhere?
Not at all. My ears, apparently my ear took a little dive.
Yeah, a little bit. Do you remember what happened?
Took a little spill coming down the way.
Okay, which direction were you going?
Coming this way.
So you were coming this direction.
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened? How'd you take the spill?
You know what? I don't recall.
Okay. I'm going to take your hat off just for a second.
Yeah,
all right?
sure.
Any pain here when I touch you?
No.
Any pain here? How about here?
No.
Anything here? Nah. Okay. Anything there?
Nope.
All right, Justin, so here's the deal, man. I can't recall what happened, all right? And that's very, very concerning.
Well, no, I remember getting hit by the car, but it wasn't to me, it wasn't a big deal.
Okay. You got a huge knot on the back of your head also.
I really don't want to go to the hospital. I don't think it's necessary.
You could have a brain injury, and you meet trauma criteria.
I don't feel like I'm in trauma. Well, I've had a couple of yes, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm in a trauma situation.
You absolutely have them.
I'm gonna take a vital signs, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, Justin.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take you to the hospital, okay? It's the end of the story, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're just trying to do what's best for you, and I think we know what's best for you right now, okay, man? So just go with what we're telling you. We get that. He is under the influence. It sounds like he was coming from the brewery down the street. And he did have what we call positive loss of consciousness. And he did actually get hit by the vehicle. So that obviously concerns us. So we're going to take him over to the local trauma center.
Oh, my wife's gonna kill me. No, she'll understand.
Nah, you don't know my wife.
Justin, you need us to call her for you, man?
No, God, no.
All righty.
No.
Fair enough.
I will send her a
Yeah, all righty.
24, engine 7, medic 57, car map 271, Bravo 2 operation.
We are responding to a 20-year-old male that was riding an electric scooter and he ran into a parked car. We're getting reports that he's unconscious right now. So there's a lot of people around. No one just blocked this whole road right here, Darren. Yep. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
He was kind of going across the intersection, but he was like weaving in and out.
Okay.
And then he like fell off right about here.
Okay.
And like just slammed his face into the back of this bumper.
Okay. Is he breathing?
He looked like he was breathing. Yeah.
Okay.
He's breathing in.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
Perfect.
All
righty.
I just didn't move him.
No,
he
you guys
hit it
did the
pretty
right thing.
hard, and like
Did
as
he?
soon as he hit, he just stopped moving. Like he was. Not.
Okay. Gotcha.
Open your eyes. Smells, John. Oh, it's good.
Copy that.
Open your eyes. Hey, open your eyes.
So he was going full speed pretty much.
I mean, he was
like
going
16
fast enough, like,
that these
I don't
things
know
go.
If he was going super fast, but like he was going fast enough, but he was like really weaving. I thought he was just kind of around on it, like the way he was like moving back and forth, like just like having a good time.
Yep.
Probably hit some of this rough spot over here.
Yeah. Yep.
And like really
maybe
just
hit the
wiped it
tire.
out. Yeah.
But it was full
I mean,
face right in the.
He like his entire he kind of like flew off of it and just hit it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's got no bleeding. No bumps. But he's kind of got a little bit of snoring going on. I've been bitching with your load.
heard it. We're sitting in our living room.
It was that loud, huh? So this gentleman was riding the scooter, coming down pretty much full speed, ended up getting caught up on something here on the ground and ended up hitting his face directly on that bumper. The folks that live across the street there actually heard it, so it gives us indication that he got a pretty good hit. So we're going to take all we call C-spine precautions, make sure he protect his neck, and we're gonna give him IVs and fluids and check everything out.
Fire dispatch. 2233 on Bravo 3.
Hey guys, I'm Matt Eisman from Live Rescue. Subscribe to A&E for more videos and catch full episodes on aetv.com.